Generally speaking, risk-oriented, like the European, especially American, there is this lone hero that stands up against all odds. Like one of the reasons why Trump won, I think, is because he was isolated within the Republican Party. He's the loner. He's the underdog. He's a kind of he became a hero of the blue collar working class who felt underrepresented, and was somebody who was saying what they were thinking. A person who stands up, takes risk, and fights the system is very much respected. A person who takes risk, that is highly valued in European American culture. Change is appreciated very often.
Okay. If you want to discuss about Trump, and Trump is currently fourth Japanese company to open the door for American car. Right? So this kind of issue you want to bring to the Japanese company, you can do that, but you can need to give them recommendation. What is recommendation do you have? Otherwise they will not listen to you.
A recommendation, for example, about what we need to recommend. Just tell them to take a hike.
Yeah, he said, okay, how the American car makers or how American people thinking about for that kind of issue, or ridiculous, or make sense, or what kind of negotiation you need to give them to the Trump team. Sort of things is, I think, from the European standpoint. Right? Like a European standpoint means European people export a lot of European cars to America, so they're going to the same situation they have for America. Okay, they try to. Okay, Trump said we're going to tax 35% for the German car. Got problem. So instead, what we're going to do? Okay, we're going to do like that, based on the prevailing that European people opinion.
Right.
You can tell Japanese people.
This case is kind of simple, man.
But Japanese people, they never know that. No, not on Nikkei newspaper. So if you're going to tell them, oh my God, this is kind of okay, Japanese will follow your recommendation. If in this case, right?
You can. I think that in this case, you can kind of easily make an agreement, because basically, American car industry is not competitive. They don't make competitive products. So
what's your recommendation?
A recommendation is just to abolish trades mutually. So we say, okay, well, it's if you are willing to abolish your import duties of our cars, we are willing to forego import duties on your cars. That is.
What do you mean?
It means that basically, if you are competitive, you're stronger. If your product is superior to the American product.
Oh, this is not recommendation. This is the same Japanese people saying.
Okay, so what is the recommendation?
Simple, just follow on the Trump opinion.
And that is...
whatever he wants, okay, we will follow you. This is American people thinking about. GE or Ford, think about, we will follow you. Whatever you think, okay, we try to make an effort for you. No tariff, no tariff. Okay, you want to expand 1,000 car, 10,000 car. Okay, we're going to accept whatever you want.
Without getting anything in return?
No, but you need to sell them. But selling cost and selling expenses is up to you. Right?
Without getting anything in return?
No.
Why? What kind of recommendation is that? That's not negotiation, that's just giving a present.
100% GE Ford. You can do that whatever you want. We're going to accept whatever you want.
All right, but it needs to be mutual, of course.
Not mutual.
You know how many Japanese cars? You know how many American cars are in the US? I think more than 50%.
No. If you're going to do that, okay, we can come to Japan. You can make factory. Up to you. We don't care.
But you need to get something in return.
No, just American people like fair business. Fair.
Right.
Okay, we were going to follow your fair business. What's the definition? Fair business. Okay. Right. We will follow you.
Yeah, but I'm sure that the American interpretation of fair is a little bit different from...
I believe that they are not fair, but this is we're going to say say how to dealing with American people.
Right.
Okay, the fairness is they just reluctant to strong negotiation.
Right, but that doesn't mean that you need to give everything
What I'm
away.
talking about, okay, American people is very weak for strong fairness, the keyword.
But it's not so.
I believe they are not fair people, okay, but fairness is very strong keyword.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
No. Fairness is fairness, but that means that you both need to
it
make
means,
concessions.
okay, and if I'm Abe or other representative or other foreign minister, whatever, I will follow your opinion. Okay, we accept whatever you want. We always open for your offer as fairness. That's all.
But we need to define what fair is. This year.
No, we just accept
No,
whatever they say.
If you were going to recommend that to me, I would definitely refuse. Refuse.
No. What is your recommendation?
My recommendation is to basically look at define fairness and basically look at the value of having presence in the United States and see where their objections lie and find common ground. This is not just a giving away.
This is just the same exact opinion Trudeau said in Canada. Trump neglected everything.
Yeah, because he's not looking for fairness. He's looking for advantage.
Just must be careful. There are people, Trump and Trump team. They don't like logical explanation. You misunderstand that. Trump is different people.
Right, but why would I give in?
You should not explain for them logical way. Okay, this kind of discussion we need to speak out to Japanese people. Japanese people, okay, if you're going to talking about Trump and Trump team, why Trump team said, I'm speaking Trump team, every kind of decision reflect to Trump. He is going to make judgment, any kind, right? So just we need to consider for his judgment.
The information needs
if
to
you're going to
explain
for them logical way, every issue is rejected, like a Trudeau. Right? Mexican way is the right answer. Very emotional. Right? Mexican way is okay. We are open everything. Right? I follow on you, everything what you said. That's all. Tell me. Right? Close factory? Yes, we are close factory. Whatever you want. What you want. Your explanation is totally way. Is that Trump is reject everything. I don't want to listen from you. Must be careful.
Yeah, but do you recommend the Mexican way?
Of course, if you're going to counterpart Trump.
Why do you recommend it?
Why? Okay, Brazil is Nardelaro?
Yeah,
Nardelaro won. He's a strong right wing. He's very strong to communicate. He's successful to communicate with Trump. He's 100% for sure. He's just only emotion. Okay? No rational. Nothing rational.
So he gives away everything.
Some case very strong, against for him. Right?
Lie.
Yeah. Lie and against and emotion. No rational. So this is negotiation, okay? Must be careful. So if you're going to if you want to get into that kind of area, must be careful. More flexible to approach for those, issues. Right?
Yeah, flexible doesn't mean giving away everything. How can you recommend that as a negotiation?
No, you must be careful about that. Okay, right-wing people not doing like that. Especially fairness, but back door is different way.
Exactly. So why would you say yes to?
Yes.
Trump?
Okay, Trump. Yes, everything. I accept what you said. Yes. Up to you.
But.
No, not but.
Just a few things.
Everything. What are they going to ask for us? Okay, for car industry, 100% for sure. Whatever they're going to talking to us, we'll accept him. No damage we don't have. Okay, we have a damage for the protection for rice. Okay, rice is no free for tariff. Japanese rice production will go down to 0. American rice cost is very cheap. So, so this kind of issues they understand. This is very risky Trump cannot negotiate kind of issue. Okay, but many cases it's okay. We just abolish everything else. Car industry